Welcome back to the news at 10. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the immediate implementation of the 30,000 new national wage for federal public service workers currently earning below the minimum wage. The chairman of the National Salaries, Income and Wages Commission, Mr. Richard Egbule, mentioned this while addressing a news conference on the implementation of the new national minimum wage today. According to him, the commencement of the approved payment will be determined by the Office of the Accountant General and backdated to when the President signed the agreement. He explains that the approval takes effect from April the 18th, 2018, and will affect the salary of government agencies under 5 salary structures. One of Nigeria's finest private institutions, Caleb University, has started to implement its agreement with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. The agreement involves the implementation of the pilot study in media, information and literacy curriculum in the university. The study, which has been running in the mass communication department for the past 3 months, covers the aspect of fake news, hate speech and the use of social media.
Nigeria has a total of 79 private universities, and Caleb University is probably one of Nigeria's finest. With programs in 9 different courses like computer science, industrial biotechnology, and mass communication, and more.
We see this as an acknowledgement of the strides Caleb University has made and the fact that we are going to be defining the future of this whole profession and the disciplines related to it starting from now.
With plans to create a larger school of communication at this building, students in the Department of Mass Communication have been given the opportunity to learn practical skills and are also taught international standard of news gathering and news breaking.
UNESCO, which is the United Nations Educational and Scientific Cultural Organization program under the UN, felt that they have to come in to help especially developing countries. And Caleb University had been chosen as one of the few universities that they want to use as a pilot study to engender the aspect of media and information literacy curriculum into the program of university.
This curriculum covers how to handle breaking news.
One of the things we've tried to do is let them know that information is power, and so you need to be careful with information. You don't want to just keep sending out information without verifying the credibility of the information you're sending out. And we've given them the tools to use when verifying and checking for that information.
And the students say they have accepted it well.
I've also learned that there are different ways of creating posters, videos that will be able to get your message across faster.
Number one, you do not spread information you're not sure of.
With the wealth of knowledge students are exposed to as members of the Media Information and Literacy Club set up by the university, the management believes the new generation of young graduates will take proper information dissemination to the next level.
Dangote Cement is reaching out to its stakeholders in the business through its Bag of Goodies consumer promo, an initiative geared towards rewarding consumers for patronizing the pioneer cement country in Nigeria. The promo is expected to run from July to September, within which winners will cart away goodies, including star prize cars, which will be won by participating consumers through scratch cards inserted in promotional bags over the period the promo lasts. One of the winners was presented with a star prize car in Warri, Delta State.
The Bag of Goodies.
It's the Delta State edition of the Dangote Bag of Goodies consumer promotion. Distributors, retailers and other consumers gather in Warri to witness an event that rewards loyal customers who've patronized the Dangote Cement brand over the years.
There are mainly 2 things we're doing. One is to, find a way to reward people who work hard to promote our products. The other aspect, of course, is to the final person who uses carries a bag of cement, is to also find a way to attract them and to reward them.
Benjamin Igerige is the first in Delta State to benefit from this promo, and he wins big.
I feel so happy. In fact, I'm on top of the world right now.
For the management of Africa's leading cement producer, keeping customers happy remains top priority.
Any business that does not understand the importance of its customer will die. In Dangote, we understand that. So we're constantly looking for new ways to keep our customers happy by giving them best product at the best price.
It's part of our core value, to give back to customers, to improve the lifestyle of consumers. Because we realize that without consumers, the production process is incomplete.
The Bag of Goodies is a 3-month nationwide promotion with more than 21 million naira cash up for grabs, in addition to brand new cars, motorcycles, tricycles, TV sets, fridges and several other prizes. Dangote Cement has operations in 10 African countries with revenues in excess of $2.5 billion in 2019.
As part of its corporate social responsibility, Total Upstream Nigeria Limited has inaugurated 10 projects in northern Nigeria with over 900 million naira. Officials of the company explained that the projects, which include ICT centers in Bauchi and Sokoto states, as well as a mammography center in the General Hospital of Zamfara state, are especially targeted at improving the lives of children in those states. According to the officials, there are 33 of such projects that Total Upstream Nigeria is hoping to execute across the country.
Representatives from 10 northern states, beneficiaries of Community Social Responsibility project executed by Total Upstream Nigeria Limited, converge on the exhibition gallery of the Shehu Musa Edward Center in Abuja. It is the official commissioning of Project Executor Oil Giant and partners, which include the NNPC, Sapetro, Petrobras and Sinok. The 10 project commission include ICT centers in Bauchi and Sokoto states, a mammography center at the General Hospital Zamfara state, as well as water projects in Kogi, Kebbi and Kwara states. The Deputy Managing Director, Total Upstream Nigeria Limited, highlights the importance of those projects.
These projects were born out of the need to mitigate the gaps in qualitative and technical education, maternal and child health, access to clean water and sanitation. The location of these projects were also very carefully chosen to impact the internally displaced persons, especially in the northeast of the country.
The sponsors also appeal to the beneficiaries to effectively utilize the project.
We ask that those who are responsible, from the state government to the commissioners, to those who are saddled with the duties of ensuring that it is used for our families or for our communities, these things are being used.
I want to assure you that we are going to make the maximum use of the project and will take very good care of them.
On the sideline of the event, the Deputy Managing Director, Total Upstream Nigeria Limited, explained what informs the choice of project they execute.
We looked at the cartography, I would say, of needs of the country. Clearly education, clearly health. Those are actually the leading areas in which we decided consciously to cite projects.
Executing these projects is one thing. It's quite another to maintain and put them to good use in order to impact the lives of citizens.
Let's take a look at some business news now. Here's Anne Wilder.
You First. First Bank.
Thanks a lot, Ijoma. Welcome to Business News. The Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, Christine Lagarde, says she will step down as head of the Bretton Woods institution with effect from September the 12th. Ms. Lagarde's announcement in a statement commences the process of her nomination by European leaders to become the next president of the European Central Bank. The IMF chief will become the central bank's first ever female leader, responsible for the monetary policy of the Eurozone, if the European Council approves her ECB nomination. The former French cabinet minister has been head of the IMF since 2011 as the first female boss, replacing Dominique Strauss-Kahn. In the meantime, IMF's executive board has tapped Ms. Lagarde's deputy, Mr. David Lipton, as to act as interim managing director. The African Development Bank and the World Bank have blacklisted 14 Nigerian firms doing business with them, and they have indicted nationals from various forms of procurement malpractices. Reports by Premium Times says that Lutoilex, a locally registered construction company, and its managing director are allegedly accused of misrepresenting the company's experience during the procurement process, while the offences committed by the remaining 14 companies and 8 individuals remain unclear. The Nigerian companies and individuals are part of an infamous club of 912 firms and personalities across the world who remain temporarily blocked from bidding for contracts by multilateral development banks. Let's head to the stock market now, where the main index is gradually heading towards new low levels. Investors are still extending sell pressure on bellwether components of the NSE. Layo Adegoke has the details for us.
Thank you very much, Anne, and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The market is still going down as it closed Tuesday's session negative by nearly 0.5%, closer to the 27,000 low level as induced sell pressure continues to pound high-value stocks. The industrial goods sector of the NSE got the heaviest beating with a 2.16% plunge, following price load shared from mid-cap and some bellwether components on that counter. Surprisingly, the 0.29% gain from Dangote cement had no effect on the industrial goods sector as it was overshadowed by those losses. Meanwhile, CAP and Cement Company of Northern Nigeria led 29 other losers by 10% drop in their share prices, while Red Star Express and Latako topped 10 gainers up by over 9% each. The duo of FPN Holding and Courtville dragged the top spot on the trade list with 46.7 million shares exchanged by investors. Overall volume of transactions for Tuesday was higher by about 42 million units from Monday's session at 217.13 million in over 3,500 transactions. Well, that's the Stock Market Report. I'm Layo Adegoke. It's back to you, Anne.
Thank you, Layo. Well, U.S. stocks have closed today's session broadly negative, but let's find out how other major markets fared at the close of business. That ends Business News tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Anne Nwawado. The rest of the news at 10 continues with Ijoma.
You First. First Bank.
Thanks a lot, Anne. Still ahead on the news at 10, President Trump says he's not a racist following criticism of his Twitter attacks on 4 U.S. congresswomen. And that's coming from our London bureau and around the world in 5. Just stay with us.